Hello and welcome to Leeds Today on Wednesday the 23rd of July. I'm Tom Airy.
And I'm Emma Blackburn.
Coming up on today's programme, we find out how a small Halifax firm is getting into a real-life David and Goliath battle.
Why this street is greener than just its title.
And why following this guy's tips could make women throw themselves at you.
But first, a small firm in Halifax is getting ready to take on a giant of the recycling world.
Curbside, which supports people with special needs and learning difficulties, was set up by residents when their local council refused to provide a recycling service.
But now a French firm has won a council contract to manage the recycling needs of Calderdale and are refusing to work in partnership with the company. Joanita Massisi has the details.
Curbside was set up 5 years ago due to a lack of recycling services in the area. The company has given opportunities to local people who wouldn't be able to find jobs anywhere else. The council have now decided to provide their own recycling service, which will cover a much larger area, and have given the contract to a French company called CETA. Although CETA have offered jobs to the Curbside employees, they're refusing to leave and want to fight on for their community-focused company.
We've made this and we're quite proud of it, and we can't just go over to something that we don't know anything about.
And all the people is absolutely superb to be talking to, saying good morning and good evening and what have you, and it's lovely.
What's it like to work with people here?
Oh, lovely, make a right good team, first class. I come here than anywhere else, I told you, yeah.
It's nice that it's a small local company, but it's got a good purpose.
Yeah.
It's a shame it struggles financially like ethical companies normally do, but it's nice. This place has got the right to exist basically as Curbside. It'd be sad to see it close down.
Curbside, CETA and council members met at the town hall earlier today, but failed to reach an agreement. Both CETA and the council declined to be interviewed, but in a statement, CETA said, "We would like to stress that far from wanting to sideline Curbside Calderdale, we have been trying to expand their service. We have made numerous attempts over recent months to reach an agreement to expand their recycling service to cover all households across the district, and we have offered to fund Curbside Calderdale to allow the continuation of the training and social enterprise aspects of their work. Unfortunately, all of these offers have been rejected."
Well, what we intend to do is not stop collecting on when the new contract starts, so we'll be collecting alongside CETA, so that's going to be interesting. What we've asked the public to do is to show their support by using our recycling box, therefore the materials would be owned by us, and we can then sell those materials and bring that back into the organisation. The problem is we won't be getting a collection fee.
So can you survive
No.
by yourself?
But we intend to go for as long as we can.
So it seems Curbside are determined to keep going. But one has to wonder, if they're not making any money, for how much longer can they last?
A street in Leeds is one of the greenest in Britain. Residents have been saving energy for the past 6 months, and now they are really seeing the benefits, not only on the environment, but also in their back pockets. Chris Normington went to find out more.
Being green is always at the forefront of people's minds on this street. 8 houses on Green Lane in Cookridge are taking part in a competition to become the greenest street in Britain. There are 64 houses on 8 streets nationwide taking part in the challenge, and residents are making simple changes to their lifestyle.
It's light morning, so in the morning I don't need any lights to get up. There's no central heating on because it's warm enough in the house. I have a kettle that only does 1 cup of water. I don't have anything on standby. I don't have anything in the situation where it's running anything at all. My microwave, my cooker and my television are all on energy saving, and basically I use as little energy as I can.
This project is bringing the community closer together and involves people like Grace living alone and also much bigger families.
It's great really, because we get the kids to switch off the lights when they leave a room, turn off the TV when they finish watching it. Everyone's mucking in and doing their bits, and it's going fine.
The Lewises have cut their bills by 1/3, and even the kids are getting involved.
Sharing baths and turning off the light when we're not in the room, and not watching too much TV.
It takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get into the habit of switching appliances off and switching the lights off and the TV and everything, then yeah, it all falls into place and it becomes a habit. And once you started, it's fine.
Number 30 has put something on top of their house to make some seriously high savings.
We had a pot of money between the 8 houses to spend on the energy saving equipment, and somebody had to have sort of solar panels installed, and our houses were picked, so we were very lucky. Well, we're probably looking at halving our gas bill, so that's probably about £500 over the year. During the summer we shouldn't have to spend any money heating our water.
The winning street of the competition will receive £50,000 from British Gas to make the community even greener. If you're thinking about going green, why not try Leeds Today's Top Eco Tips?
Tip number 1, if you're willing to splash some cash to be eco-friendly, why not invest in some solar panels to make some serious long-term savings? Whoa, you're forgetting tip number 2. Don't just throw your food in any old bin. Excess food can be stored to make compost. You can use the compost to help tip number 3 grow. Plant a tree to help drastically reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Hold on, not you again. Tip number 4, it's not just food that can be recycled. Cans, paper, glass and plastic bottles can all be recycled. Tip number 5 are these energy saving light bulbs. I picked this one up for £1.30 and this simple thing could save me £7 a year of my electricity bill, and you can even use them outside.
I hope we've shed some light on how to help the environment. Chris Norman